Alright, so today we're talking about plugins, something that we all can relate to, whether you are new just getting into production and mixing, or if you are a seasoned professional. We are talking about plugins today. And on today, we will be diving into Arturia's FX Collection 4, which is a host of plugins that you can use for your music. So in this video, we are going to walk through some of the plugins that are inside of this collection, some of the plugins that I have been using, and I'm going to show you exactly why I use them and how you can use them to make better music for yourself or for others. So if you're ready to up your production and mixing skills today, stay tuned because we are diving into this VX Collection 4.
Keith Productions.
Hey everybody, I'm Keith. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bells to get more videos like this. So Arturia came out with the FX Collection 4, a suite of plugins, and what it is 30 creative audio effects for modern music, and it also takes a lot of inspiration and a lot of vintage emulations and a lot of vintage sounds in mind inside this collection. So in this collection, they actually emulated a lot of the older standalone hardware units of some delays, reverbs, compressors, modulators. There's a whole lot that they actually took some inspiration from, emulated some, and then they also included a lot of new plugins that have great style to them, great user interface, and actually has some great functionality that we use in our modern day music. Now, before I go down this rabbit hole, Arturia is not sponsoring this video, but they were so kind to have sent me over a license so that I could show you all their product and that I can show you how I use it. Now, they have no creative input inside this project. Matter of fact, they barely even said anything to me. So everything said inside of this video is my opinions, and I want to give it to you straight. So let's go. So first, to get the FX Collection 4, you go to Arturia's website, and you can actually find it there. This whole collection is $499 total, right? So it's $500 total, but you get 30 creative plugins and emulations. And we are going to go through some of the plugins that I use on a day-to-day basis, and I actually replaced a lot of the plugins that I was used to using with some of these plugins. So let's dive into it. So I have a session here and I'm going to play some of it, and then we're going to actually go through it and see what plugins that I'm actually using out of the collection 4, and I can explain to you why I'm using it and some functionality of the plugins. So let's go. So the first plugin I want to show you is this plugin. This plugin is called the Comp VCA 65, all right? And this is a compressor. So the Comp VCA 65 is an emulation of the DBX 160 and the DBX 165A that were created back in 1978. This is a compressor that is used on a lot of rhythmic sections, a lot of drum buses, a lot of parallel compressing. So that's exactly what I'm doing in this track here. So on this song, I actually have the drums being parallel compressed through the Comp VCA 65. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the drum section, and I'm going to play it without the parallel compression on and then add it in, and we can see what it's doing. So as you can see on this compressor, I have the threshold slammed at -40. I have the compression set around 10 to 1. I have the attack super slow, release fast, the limiter's off. I have the output gain turned up just a little bit. This is on 100% compression because I have my parallel compressor actually on a different channel. If you wanted to parallel compress this on the same channel as your drum bus, you can just set this to 50 and there you go. But this compressor is literally lives on my drum bus parallel compressor channel. This sits there now. This replaces the old plugins that I used before. I won't name them, but this definitely replaces it. It adds a nice glue to the drum section. Now you can use this as well on vocals. You can use it on guitars or anything that has a lot of dynamics, but this compressor really shines well with the rhythmic section. So if you're adding in drums, and what you can also do is use this as a parallel compressor for your bass as well, so your bass guitar as well. So this is the first plugin that I want to show you out of the pack. I love this compressor. I'm always using it. It's replaced my parallel compressor, so this is the compressor of choice. All right, so the next plugin I want to show you is the Arturia Delay Tape 201. So this module right here is a delay effect modeled after the Roland Space Echo RE200 that was created in 1973. This actually was a staple in a lot of studios back in the day. I love this delay. So I own a bunch of delay plugins. I love the Valhalla delay. I love a lot of them. I use a lot of them, but this delay right here, I kind of use the most. I have truly fell in love with this specific delay. So I'm gonna play a little bit of the verse of this song. And I'm actually using this delay as a throw delay. So it's coming in at the tail end of certain phrases and words. So I'll play just the beginning of this verse and we can listen to exactly what it's doing. Here we go. So that's a little bit of the verse. And what I'm using on this delay is that I am using as a throw delay, like I said. So let's go through some of the parameters and I can show you exactly how I have it set. So on this delay module, you have certain settings right here. You can even choose left and right. That sets the behavior of the echo. So matter of fact, let's play the same portion again and I can show you what this is doing. If it's set on left right, it's more so just like a straight mono delay, just like a mono delay. The ping pong is more so of a stereo delay. It's a ping pong delay. Okay, and then the MS is mid-side. So there's a lot of crazy things you can do with this. The mode selector, you can actually select the different type of modes, and we'll go through them in a second. You can actually go to more of a delay and a repeater modes, or you can go to like the echo of the reverb. So like the delays, you can add a reverb into this delay that's actually built in, and you can actually select on these selectors to just hear and play the reverb and not just the total delay. And this is reverb only at the bottom right there, so which is cool. This is your repeat rate. You can have it synced or unsynced, and it's in milliseconds. I have it synced at a quarter note. And here's your stereo with your rate offset. So like I said, if you wanted to play between the left and the right ears, you have the ability to do so. The intensity is how much of the delay is actually being used. So the more you turn this up, the more delay you have. The more you turn it down, the less delay you have. This is the echo volume. So this also adds to the ambience of the delay. The reverb volume is, like I said, reverb is built in, and you can turn it up or turn it down. in order to give an effect, and you also have some EQ settings for it as well. I have the bass and the treble just standalone standard where at Unity where it comes on as, and because on this channel I usually EQ after my delays, so I actually have an EQ after this delay inside my chain. But if you wanted to EQ your delays, you can do so right here. Here's your dry wet knob. So let's play a little bit solo and then hear what it's doing.
Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss.
So let's play with some of the selectors here.
Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss.
Let's go to just a repeat setting.
Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss.
Reverb only, here we go.
Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss. Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss. Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss.
Cool, so that's a little bit of this plugin. The reason why I really love this delay is because it gives me that throw delay, that mono delay that actually sits right where it's supposed to sit, almost from startup. So when you pull this plugin up, rarely do I have to tweak very much to actually get the mono delay and the throws that I like to use right where I need them to be. So yeah, this is the delay tape 201. I love this delay. Let's go to the next one. So the next plugin is called the Dist Coldfire. So this plugin is crazy. This plugin is straight harmonics, it's straight distortion. It has so many features to it. You can use this on your drum bus. You can use this on your vocal bus. You can use this on vocals. You can use this on anything you can think of. The one thing I do like about this is it has two different type of sides, and you can actually go through and choose different transformers on both sides, and this will affect how it behaves. Right, so you can choose two different type of distortions, two different types of transformers. You can improve the drive of them independently. You can link them together. So this is 50-50. So it's giving you 50% of your A transformer and 50% of your B transformer. And you can slide this to either side to give more of that desired sound you're looking for. You also have your input knob, output knob, color. This adds a lot more coloration and saturation to the transformers that you already picked. Your dry wet knob, the on off button cuts them on and off. Here are some filters. If you cut them on, they're actually filtering for you. This is a pre-filter up top for both sides. Then it comes down to the transformer, and then it goes down to the post filter. So what I actually have this on now is I actually have this tweaked. I used the actual preset that they have, and they have a bunch of presets. And for anything you're kind of working on. So this is the vocal enhancer preset, but I tweaked it a little bit to match the vocals that I actually have this on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of the vocal again, and we're going to A-B it on and off, and you can see exactly what it's doing. Here we go.
Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss.
Off.
Hook up with no kisses. That's full of what you miss.
So if you can hear, it adds so much saturation to this vocal. It actually made it more clear, gave it more clarity, made it stand out more in the mix. Let's play this with the mix on.
Hook up with no kisses. That's full of
crazy. This plugin adds so much saturation. I just added it to my vocals. You can add it on anything of your choosing. So yeah, these were just a couple of the plugins that you can find inside this Collection 4 pack by Arturia. Like I said, I love the plugins that are in it. They have 30 different plugins, processor, effects, compressors, delays, reverbs, anything you can possibly name that will increase your music. They have it in this pack. So I'll leave a link for it in the description below. If you are interested in getting this, maybe you're trying to just replace a lot of the plugins that you already have, or just try to experience something new, I highly suggest that you try this Collection 4 from Arturia, and hope that it improves your mixes. Oh, and before you leave, I have some free things in the description for you below. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.